Brothers and sisters, today we're going to memorize Isaiah 55:2. As always, we're going to be using the Scripture Typer app, which I highly recommend. See the first video, how to memorize any Bible verse in less than 5 minutes, for a more in-depth tutorial on how to use this app. But it's pretty straightforward. So once you install the app, you're going to go to My Verses, hit the three dots in the top right hand corner and hit New Verse. Choose the book. It should be Isaiah 55:2. You can choose your version. I'll stick with the NIV for now. I'll keep this in the verse of the day collection. Alright, import verse text. Then you save it. And you go to the verse, and then it's a 3-step process: typing it, memorizing it, and mastering it. So typing it, you're going to do each step at least 3 times, the 3x3 method, or the Trinity of Trinities method, and you're going to type the first letter of each word, and when you do so, the word will turn from gray to black. So let's go ahead and do this. Why spend money on what is not bread, and your labor on what does not satisfy? Listen to me, and eat what is good, and you will delight in the richest of fare. Isaiah 55:2. Do it again. Why spend money on what is not bread, and your labor on what does not satisfy? Listen to me, and eat what is good, and you will delight in the richest of fare. Isaiah 55:2. And one more time. Why spend money on what is not bread, and your labor on what does not satisfy? Listen to me, and eat what is good, and you will delight in the richest of fare. Isaiah 55:2. Alright, the next step is to memorize it. It's going to take away half the words, so you have to recall, the words that are in the blanks, but you're still going to hit the first letter of each word. So why spend money on what is not bread, and your labor on what does not satisfy? Listen to me, and eat what is good, and you will delight in the richest of fare. Okay, Isaiah 55:2. Alright, do it again. It's going to switch, so it's the other half of the words. So why spend money on what is not bread, and your labor on what does not satisfy? Listen to me, and eat what is good, and you will delight in the richest of fare. Isaiah 55:2. And one more time. As you can see, when you get a word wrong, it'll highlight that area for you. It'll give you a notification. It'll buzz or vibrate, so you know that you made a mistake, and then you have to just work a little harder on memorizing that section. So why spend money on what is not bread, and your labor on what does not satisfy? Listen to me, and eat what is good, and you will delight in the richest of fare. Isaiah 55:2. Alright, the last step is mastering it. There's no helps, no on-screen help at all, so you have to recall it completely from memory. And I always recommend that you recite the verse as you are typing it, because you're producing the words with your mouth, you're listening to yourself, you're also reading the words as you type the words, so you're really interacting with the text in many different ways. So why spend money on what is not bread, and your labor on what does not satisfy? Listen to me, and eat what is good, and you will delight in the richest of fare. Isaiah 55:2. Okay, so you might not get 100% accuracy on the first time. I know I always don't, but usually with shorter passages it's a little easier than when you're doing like 3 or 4 verses at a time, which is also really good. But whenever you get 100% accuracy, I highly recommend that you practice getting it 100% at least 3 times. So you really ingrain the correct version in your head. So it might take a while, as you're working on it to get to 100%. But once you get there, you don't want to stop. You want to really do it correctly more than you have been doing it incorrectly. So you want to practice, those good habits. So try to do it 2 more times. Why spend money on what is not bread, and your labor on what does not satisfy? Listen to me, and eat what is good, and you will delight in the richest of fare. Isaiah 55:2. One more time. Why spend money on what does... Oh, try again. Why spend money on what is not bread, and your labor on what does not satisfy? Listen to me, and eat what is good, and you will delight in the richest of fare. Isaiah 55:2. All right, there you have it. So we've memorized Isaiah 55:2. Now you want to review these verses every day. And one of the best things about this app is that it sets your review frequency for you. And as you continue to get the verse right, and you can set your accuracy threshold. So right now my threshold is 96%. So that means that if I get the verse 96% correctly, then it'll advance the review frequency from daily to 2 days to 3 days, all the way to annually, and then no more after you get it, down pat. So, and if you go to the main screen and review, you'll see that it counts down the verses that you have coming up, which is really helpful. So you know what you got to prepare for, and you don't have to worry about keeping track of all these verses. It does it for you. So once again, I highly recommend Scripture Typer. This is Danny from CatchForChrist.net. Thank you for watching this video. Hopefully we'll have some more context and commentary on this verse for today's verse of the day, July 12th, 2017. But thanks for watching again, and God bless.